It's just starting to rain. I quite like running in the rain. Feels like a bit of a sort of a blanket, sort of I don't know, the noise of the world goes a bit more quiet, and find it quite peaceful. Something quite magical about, yeah, just running through the rain. It's quite nice, especially out here. Saturday, and the previous video was the big run up the peak, and at the end of that run felt the right Achilles starting to twinge a little bit on the uphills, so I'm running some flat this morning to warm up, just out on this nice limestone path, so it's pretty cruisy, taking it super slow, and the goal is just to finish this run feeling fresher than when I started. Easy peasy. And this is the first run in the Altra Lone Peak 9 pluses. I bought them on the weekend after being up the peak, and they're going to be my race day shoe in just under 3 weeks time at the Woo2K 65 kilometre ultra race. I bought them because they've got the Vibram Mega Grip. They got the wide toe box. I'm a big fan of wide toe box, running in Vibram 5 fingers and things like that, and they're nice and flexible and fairly low tech as well. For some reason my anatomy starts screaming at me if I have any shoe that's too rigid, especially on the trails. My feet and my calves just start screaming, so my body reacts better to more minimal and flexible shoes. So yeah, I'm excited to have a full send in these things. Yeah, a few kilometres in now, coming up to this little downhill. Fun little section. Oh yeah, first little trail-esque in the new shoes. I just remembered something I forgot to talk about in the previous video. Me and my brother were discussing this while we were up the peak a couple of days ago, and sort of about changing gears when you're running through the trails, depending on, you know, how steep the terrain is, and so being more efficient on the uphills. So we're practicing that sort of short little choppy cadence, which recruits more of your soleus muscle and your Achilles tendon, which are more your endurance sort of aspect of the lower leg, and can allow you to climb a lot longer and a lot more efficiently than if you try and increase your stride length and recruit the upper calf, the gastrocnemius, which is a bit more of a power based muscle. So yeah, we were pleasantly surprised how much more endurance we had, just sort of using this shorter, choppy, fast cadence on the uphill. Probably why my right Achilles got more fatigued at the end of the run, however, so it's obviously something I need to keep training and keep strengthening, but yeah, it's just practicing all those little aspects and becoming a more efficient runner. All adds up. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, sick. Shout out Aaron Chen if you need a good Aussie laugh. Don't really know how to explain his style, but he's crack up. What up, sheep? What up, birds? What up, dude talking to himself? Not much to talk about on the Monday morning. Sometimes you just sort of wake up and you're back in the rhythm, eh? It's like it's another week. Got work in a couple of hours. It's quite nice starting later on a Monday though. Quite like it. It's like, even though I finish later tonight, sort of just like eases you into the Monday blues. Sort of have a bit more of a leisurely morning. Go for a quick little jog. Yeah, could be worse, eh? Alright, coming up to this absolute spectacle of a hill. This will be the first official climb in these new shoes, and you can barely even tell that it's a hill, but it is. It's about 1 metre of elevation gain. Yeah, boy. Putting that mega grip to the test. Oh, we've got a descent. Oh yeah, trail running at its finest. So we are 5 kilometres in, the sheep being noisy, and yeah, the legs are like sort of slowly warming up, but still sore from Saturday. Got a few more kilometres to get back to the park, where there's those little hills that I filmed a few episodes ago. So I'm just gonna sort of plod around those for a couple k's, just to feel the climbs in the new shoes essentially. And 'cause I like being up in the hills, and that'll do it for this nice little Monday morning recovery run. Heading back to the park now, just over 8 kilometres in. It's around about a 9 kilometre loop, and yeah, so I'm going to hit some hills soon. The Achilles is warmed up now. Yeah, calves feel good, feet feel good, so yeah, just going to keep shuffling through the hills. So the mega grip definitely feels insanely good on these shoes. Obviously need to try it out on some more technical and sort of slippery terrain, but early signs are looking bloody promising.